guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another story time video. You can find me on Instagram at b_mesada, but it will come as Miss Claudia, since we are very many Miss Claudias. But you can find me on b_mesada. You can also find me on YouTube as Miss Claudia. You should add Kenyan YouTuber, so that is Miss Claudia, Kenyan YouTuber. Thanks guys for watching. Welcome back. Thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for those who watch my videos. Since you guys liked story times videos, I've taken my time to record another story time video. So welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I'm going to make a story time of a guy that I met. All my stories are about guys. Yeah, there is this guy that I don't know where he came from, but he just texted me and said that he wanted to meet me. So this was my this was the first time this was me registering to get into university. So that day I was going to pay a fee for my first admissions and blah blah. It was not admission fee, since admission fee we had already paid on school. So this was the first day that I paid my school fees. Then I go to school. Yeah, it was something like that. So my dad and I go to the bank that day in the morning. Was I paying school fees so that I can go to school? Oh, I don't remember, but yeah. So me and my dad went to the bank to pay the fee. So this guy had texted me on WhatsApp. This is a very short story, since we had not communicated for a long time. So this is a very short story. I guess this is one of my meetups, or I think I'll combine two stories in this one story. So this guy, this was a blind meeting. Like, we weren't going for a date, but it was just a blind meeting. Like, this was the first time I'm meeting a guy after high school. Yeah, this was after high school. So the next year I'm joining university. So this guy, I went to town with my dad to pay school fees. So my dad dropped me in town. Then we paid school fees. Then the line was so big. You remember those days when lines were so big in the bank? Like when the schools open, everyone is going to pay school fees. Everyone, yeah. So it was that season. So my dad left me in the bank and went to work. So he was dropping me at the bank, then going to work. Then he left me so that I can go and look for my way to just find my way to school. So I'm here and I've already paid school fees. So this guy we met, he just texted me from nowhere and he was like, can we meet? And I said, I'm already in town, so let's meet today. Yeah, I'm in town, why not meet? So that time, I don't know if there was WhatsApp, but I don't remember using WhatsApp. Maybe there was, but the phone I had was not even downloading anything. Like, I don't know the problem, but it was just not a good phone. So I decided, yeah, I'm in town, why not meet? So I'm there at the bank. You know, the Naivas, I don't know how to describe it, but it's the Naivas opposite Imenti House. It was Barclays before. Do you remember? Yeah, it was Barclays before. So I'm there at the door. I'm there at the door. I'm just looking for how I'll find my way to the university. Then this guy asked me where I am. So I described to him. Then he comes. So I'm just looking like this inside the bank. Then someone comes and... So the guy had asked me how I was dressed. I told him I'm dressed in black and white and I'm there at the front of the bank. So I was looking inside the bank like this. Then I just hear someone tapping me. Looking in front, it's the guy. I didn't even know what to say. Like, the guy was older than me. Way older. Like, he looked like a working class, like he was well dressed, like he was so well dressed, like very well composed. He wasn't wearing a suit, but he was very clean. You know what I mean by very clean? Like I even felt guilt of you can't just say hi to someone this clean, and I was very small and I'm very young, and he's older than me. Like he looks like he has already finished university and he has a good job. That's not the problem. Like why would I be shocked of someone being smart? Like yeah, you are smart. So yeah, you are smart. Like that's not surprising. What surprised me, this is a very short story, so I'm just going to the point. What surprised me is that this guy had very, very, very many cuts. Like his head, it's like someone was just cutting him, like his head, like his face had very many scars, very big scars, like they are very visible. Like I was so afraid. You know that we didn't even talk. Like I was so shocked. So when he tapped me, I just turned and I'm seeing someone in front of me. Yes, I was expecting someone. Not that I was expecting someone looking good or what. Like this is my first date. I don't know this guy. We had just talked and he said, "Love, I like to meet you in town. So which day will you be in town?" Then I told him, "I'm in town already. Which day do you want us to meet? I'm already in town." I didn't know when I'll be back in town. So I told him, "Yeah, I'm already in town. So you can come say hi. Where are you? Blah, blah, blah." I told him where I am. So I was very shocked. You know, there are stairs there. So I'm standing on these stairs and he's just down there. So when I turned like this, not like I opened my mouth. Like you can't just open your mouth like that since someone is already has scars. So I turn and I see him there and I'm like, then he brings his hand. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, mambo. Oh, it's you. So nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah." Thank God this guy was already going to work. So I was like, unaenda job. So if you're going to work, I'm going to school because I'm already late. And that's how we ended the story. We never saw each other again. That's how I got lost in town. Like I was shocked till I didn't like think twice about it. This is my first time in town. My dad just left me there. "Oh, you need to find your way home." So I'm like, "Okay, unaenda job, sawa, bye, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah." So he goes his direction and I go my direction. And I got lost in town, but bro, I walked till I found my way home. Thank God. Our town is not so big, and if you're going downtown, like you can just find your way home. Like you can just take any car and you can find your way home. Like you can take the car of any road and you'll find your way home. Like any stage you will go, even if you've taken the wrong car, you can still go back to your home or you can still go back to town. So I just went and walked. I'm lost, but I'm still walking. So this guy calls me after a few minutes. "Hello, where are you?" I tell him, "Hey, I'm lost." He's like, "Why couldn't you ask me where you're going? Like, you could have found your way home." I'm like, nilikuwa najua njia cause my dad already showed me the cars, but when I look at the place where I'm supposed to take the car, I just can't find it. Like I've gone in the wrong direction all the same. So this guy was like, "Oh, can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. You can turn like this." He was so kind that I felt bad. Like, I felt like I've done something wrong just looking at him and leaving him. We didn't talk. Like, but guys, don't judge me. I was so scared. Like, I'm like, if I know, but let's discuss this. Maybe this guy got into a very, very, very bad accident and his head was cut all over. That's not what I thought the first time I saw him. The first time I turned, I didn't think of that. But you know, these African tales, like, there is a relative of mine who has the same scars, and those scars, it's like, you know, this witchcraft. Guys, I'm sorry, but what I thought first was that, like, that my relative has very deep scars. Like, you can think someone was like taking meat from her, like someone was taking, you know what I mean, like the way you can scoop a cake or scoop ice cream, you know, the depth of the spoon, like that's how her scars were looking. So I was like, this guy could have, it was witchcraft. So I don't know what was being removed there, but you know, when it's witchcraft, something is involved, like something must be removed from your skin so that it remains deep. I know, guys, this is the 2030 vision or whatever. We need not to be talking of that, but that was long time, and that's what I thought the first time I saw that guy. So he was like cut. I just thought of witchcraft, and I was like, gosh, if I'm dating this guy and that's how bad they bewitched him, I'm so scared to be his girlfriend. Like, someone can do that to me, bro. That's not what I should have thought first, but that guy could have gotten into a very, very bad accident. I'm not judging him according to his features or how he looks. No, guys, like, I wouldn't feel bad dating him, like I would date him. But when that thought came to my mind, like, I just didn't think of dating him. Though he was older than me, I couldn't just date him. Like, all the possible ways, I couldn't just date him. I know you're judging me, but it's okay. So that's the first weird person I met in my life. Let me get to the other short story. The other short story is immediately after high school. I have a younger brother. Like, there is a video of me and him in my YouTube channel. So after I got from high school, my younger brother, the second born, now I'm the first born. Now our second born was in Form 4 when I was finishing Form 4. So my younger brother had friends. So I guess their school, like, these boys snuck a phone in the school, so they will just call people. So my brother was like, I need to call my sister. Can I call my sister? Yes. So these guys were like, yeah, you can call him. So you need to pay those guys so that you can use their phone. So my brother paid them and started using their phone. So my brother calls me, hi sis, blah, 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 blah. So these boys were like, hey, you have a sister. So we are going to stalk, like, they are going to stalk me. So these guys, see, my brothers already called me and gone away. So this group of boys start calling me, blah, 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 blah. You know, when I finished high school, it was almost their time over. Like, they were sitting for their KCSE. Like, it was end year there. Now they are doing their KCSE. So when I come from high school, I want to meet you. So many boys approached me like that. So I thought they were not serious, since it's just a joke and they called me. So I was just trying to be kind. I was idle. So I decided, yeah, why not? Let's just talk, like, waste time. I was like, let's just waste time. So they're like, I would like to meet you, blah, blah, blah. So many boys said that, but only 2 got to meet me. So the other one was like, the owner of the phone went a step ahead and started chatting with me. So, like, at night he would chat with me. So I'm very idle. I have nothing to do. This is the only chance I just get to make friends. Yeah, I like making friends. I am this person who likes their own time. Like, I would like to be alone for a long time, but this, yeah, I like to be alone for a long time, but I also like having friends. But also I like small friends. Like, I don't like having many friends, so I just like having small friends. Like, if my vibe and yours are not matching from the word go, we are not, we will just talk small, like hi, that's the end of the story. But if you're my friend, like, I wish to have that friend that I share everything with, which I don't, since I like staying alone. Like, I have no that friend. Like, I think I've grown like this, like, alone. So trusting someone is very hard. So I will share with my brother, since they are my only friends. Sometimes I would share with my mom, since we've gotten so close. Sometimes I would share with my dad, since my dad has been here like forever. Like, we share a lot with my family. So this guy texts me. He tells me that, oh, my sisters, he tells me my mother is an Indian. My sisters look like Indians, so I'm also an Indian. My brother's school, like, they had very many cute boys. Like, some looked like Indians, some looked like wazungus. Like, someone just looks like an Arab, yet he's a real Luya. Like, yeah, he's a real Luya. So my brother told me, hey, there are these cute boys. It was a private school. Hey, boys from private schools are so cute. I don't know why, but yeah. So my brother's like, hey, there are some cute boys in my school. Like, you would need to find some of them. He showed me some of them on Facebook. I was like, oh, wow. So this boy starts texting me, my mom is an Indian, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I just like relating with the people from, like, not Kenyan. Like, I just love, nikisema hivi, people will think that I am racist or what, but I just like relating with people from other countries, not people from other countries, but specifically white people, since, like, I like their lifestyle, like, their culture. Like, I just want to know more about how they do their things. In Kenya, we are many tribes, but we do most things like similarly. So I would like to see how Wazungus do it. Like, I would just like to see how different people do different things. So I was like, oh, that is so exciting to find an Indian guy. So I want to know his story, like, to see how he does, like, his things so differently. So I'm excited. Like, it's 1 month to them closing school. Like, KCSE, we do it for 1 month. So it was that month, December. I guess it was November, December. Then January, they come from school. So I didn't tell my brother about it, since my brother would say, blah, blah, blah. Now you're going to meet my schoolmates. So I didn't tell my brother, because it's like something shameful. These guys could be younger than me, or they could be my age, since we are just one class ahead, or someone can read before you, or someone can, I could have finished school before them, but we are the same age. I don't like dating small people. Like, it's younger people than me. It's not bad, but I just feel bad. Like, he could be my younger brother. I just like dating older people than me. Like, it just feels right. Yeah, let me say that. It just feels right. So he says, let's meet in town. I'm excited. So I go to town. So I'm there. I was still in university, so I'm there. My classes are already over, so I just go to town and meet the guy. So I'm there. This guy is not in town yet, so I stand there and wait for him. So I see 2 boys calling. So I'm like, when you're in town and you're waiting for someone, you're like, is it that one? And you don't know them. Is it that one? Is it that one? Is it that one? No, it's not none of them. So I just stand there. So me, Not being a racist, but what I was expecting is an Indian guy, like someone. Yeah, I know his mother is an Indian, but his father is a Kenyan. That if that's not a lie, so this guy should be a mixed race. So I was there waiting for an Indian guy. So I see two boys just in front of me. So they don't know how I look, and I don't know how they look. But I just guessed these two boys should be the ones who have been sent to pick me up. I guess like we should have gone to a restaurant. So I just assumed these two boys have been sent to pick me up because they were both black. I'm not trying to be racist. I know many people think I am, but yeah, they were black. What else should I say? So these two boys are black, like they are just like me. And me, I'm expecting an Indian guy. So I see two boys there and I just look at them. So I decide to call them. I call them and I see them pick. So I cut the phone. So they called me. So I see them, like, you know, they just transition. They like that guy picking the phone and calling me. So I cut. Then I see him pick again and call me, and I'm sure these are the boys. So I just go to them and I'm like, where is he? Where is the guy who sent you to pick me? And that boy is like, what did you say? Did you just call us messengers? And I'm like, yeah, because the person I expect is not you. So that boy is like, no, that is bad. You shouldn't do that to us. Like, why would you say that? I'm the one who came to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're joking. No, you shouldn't call us that. So you're calling us messengers. You shouldn't do that. That is not bad. And I'm like, no, I'm not joking. Like, there is someone else that I'm supposed to meet, but it's not you. Have you been sent? Have you been sent? So that boy is like, no, we are not being sent. It's me who you are supposed to meet. Are you Claudia? Yes, I'm Claudia. So I'm the one you're supposed to meet. So if you're expecting someone else, there is no one else. It's me. I'm like, no, you played me. You're not the one I'm supposed to meet. Please call the person that was supposed to meet me and tell him that I'm here, and tell him that you've already seen me. If he sent you to stalk me and look at the way that I look so that you can go back and give him a feedback, just tell him that I'm here. So the boy was so annoyed, was like, no, I'm leaving this place, blah, blah, blah. So he goes away. Then he calls back and says, the guy who was calling you, who told you to meet him, is here. So you can come meet him. So I just stood there, like they left me there. So I stood there. Then I waited. So he comes back, like, it's me you're supposed to meet. Who are you expecting? I told him, the guy who I was supposed to meet told me he's an Indian. So how are you an Indian? Guys, I know it looks racist, but I'll keep repeating this, that it's not racist. Like, it's the person I expected to meet told me a different thing. So I'm like, no, it was not you that I was supposed to meet. So if the guy is not coming, you can't be wasting my time. I'm just going home. So the guy calls me again. No, it's me, Claudia. So I left them there. So I started going home. So they're like, no, it's me. You should come call me. You should come meet me. Why did you go away? It was me you're supposed to meet. I was like, no. They told me to meet an Indian guy. They told me that he was an Indian. So that's what I expected. So if it's not him, then I'm meeting the wrong person. And if you gave me the wrong description, then I'm sorry. I can't date someone who is lying, or I can't meet someone who is lying. And I went home. I left them in town. You can't play with me. If you want to meet me, you should just say, can I meet you? Like, don't even give me the descriptions of how you look. Just say, can we meet? Like, if you want to be a friend, yeah, we can meet. Why not? Why not? Why would I refuse to meet you? So I met him, that guy who gave me the wrong descriptions. And bro, I guess he just felt so bad. Like, you know, this boy, was one of those boys who was not used to failing in high school. Like, no one would say no to him. That's what my brother described him as. But I said no to him, so he felt so bad. Like, he was so ashamed. Like, he felt so bad. And you know, he had come with his friend. So I guess how he had described himself, hey, unajua nenda kuteka msichana mwingine hapo kwa university, blah blah blah. And I just turned him down, so he felt so bad in front of his friend. I felt sorry for him, but bro, we don't do that in this age and century. So guys, that's the end of my story. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I love you all.